Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan. I'm a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by to check out my video today. This is a yarn and crochet channel where we talk about all things yarn and all things crochet, so if that interests you, please stick around and watch my video because today, yes, we're having a podcast. This is another episode of Let's Chat, Yarn Talk, and all the things. So today's podcast is broken out into 4 sections. The first section is a recap. The second section is going to be yarn talk. The third section is going to be admin stuff. And last but not least, I will be showing some happy mail. So without further ado, let's jump into the very first part, which is a recap. So you guys are well aware of my page. If you've been following me, I've rolled out the Crown Jewels beanie and I've rolled out the Crown Jewels scarf. Both of them are out now in left-hand tutorials and right-hand tutorials. I do want to stress to those of you who are not aware, I am a left-handed crocheter. So almost all of my tutorials will come out left-hand first. And then almost immediately after I release the left hand, I will then roll out the right-hand tutorial. So on my channel, you will receive both sides. And that is just because there are more right-handed crocheters than there are left-handed crocheters. Many of you see me in my original state creating projects with my left hand, and you guys are like, wow, I've never seen that before. Oh my goodness, am I seeing things? That's a left hand crocheting? Yes, we exist. We're out there. And many of us are just as good, if not a little better. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yes, so some of us are very good at what we do. Hence the reason I'm sitting in front of you. So a lot of you have actually seen me crochet in my natural state, no editing, and you guys are, seeing how fast I am. But please understand that that's 30 years under my belt. So please don't think that, I'm going fast, to promote myself in any other way. That's not it at all. Again, I'm under a lot of time constraints, so I have a limited amount of time to create. And as a content creator, I have to produce. I think I mentioned this before. So my windows are a lot smaller, so I find myself rushing to get the work done. And somehow I've been able to work fast to get the work that I need done to be able to present it to you guys. But I encourage each and every one of you guys to take your time. When you see these tutorials roll out, you don't have to make every single one. I just appreciate that you watch them. And that if you are interested, just know that they're always available on my channel. So I will continue to roll tutorials out. And as they come out, just please watch. Please don't feel obligated that you have to make it. Just know that it will always be here on my channel for you to enjoy whenever you decide to make it. So that's actually going to encourage me to continue creating and not be stressed out. Will they make this or what? No, that's not even the thought process at all. I make it, I post it, you watch it, you enjoy it. And if you ever decide to want to pursue any of my projects, have at it. They're there for you to enjoy. Okay? So there's that. This is so beautiful. I look at this at least twice a day since I made this. And how this came to be. So many of you asked, how did you think of that? Honestly, I sit in the other room with Aaron yarn, this off-white right here. So I have about that many in the other room in a basket. And that's what I call my think tank. I have a think tank. And it's a basket filled with white yarn. And I sit there with my 6mm crochet hook and I watch YouTube channels. And while I'm watching and enjoying the content that I'm watching, I'm not following anyone. I'm literally just watching. It could be a tutorial. It could be a podcast. It could be anything, really. But I'm there creating. I'm putting my mind at work, what stitch could go with what looks good, what's in trend right now, what could we bring back if we made it our own. I'm thinking all the things. So as I'm doing that, I'm creating. And so I make little swatches like this. So this is a mini me version. This is a mini me version of this. So case in point, I mean, this one is the one I used for the tutorial, but I actually have the one in the colorway Aaron in the other room that looks just like this. So I'm sitting there and I'm crocheting, and I'm like, okay, I get to this point right here, and I'm like, I'm onto something. Let me repeat this. So then I'll repeat it again, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a thing. So then I'll go one more time, and I'm like, yep, this is gonna work. I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna go all the way with it. It's gonna be a tutorial. It's gonna be all the things. People are gonna love this. And then I said to myself, okay, so if I repeat this first section here, like if I repeat this, what will the end look like? So that's how the end came up. I call it my final four. It's the final 4 rows, and it consists of 2 rows of front post double crochets, just to give it that little pizzazz at the end, you know? Anyway, I get to the end of the final 4, and I'm like, bet, this is going to be a thing. I know people will like this. What yarn will I use? So that's when I went and shopped for some scarfy yarns. Now, full disclosure, I do have scarfy yarns. I have a lot of it. But I don't like to use my scarfy yarns unless I'm 100% sure I know what I'm making. So I knew what I was making, but I didn't know what it was going to look like, right? So I went and I found this, and I'm like, yes, this reminds me of vintage Christmas. But I can't name it that, and I went into the whole thing about why I can't name this after a holiday and all the things. So even back when I was creating this, I was like, how am I going to name this? Like, okay, I see red and green. I can't name it after a holiday. And then a few of my friends were reaching out to me saying, Juan, don't name it after a season. Don't name it after a holiday. But name it something catchy and that's something, people will resonate with. So I couldn't come up with it. I just could not do it. So that's why I had the WWW go out and just give me feedback from all out there. And Margaret Suaya, I think. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. But that is her handle. It's 2587, I believe. I had it written down. I apologize. But Margaret, she was the one who, I saw her post first, and I'm like, that's it right there. And I'm sure maybe other people have posted it after or whatever, but like, I saw that first, and it clicked, and then everything just shut off, and I'm like, that's the name. I know I have to name it that. So I got her permission, and yes, many people have been complimenting her for choosing the name, and I am with her, or with everybody on that. It's a beautiful name for this. So it reminds me of like emeralds and rubies and all the things. So, good stuff. Okay. The other part of our recap is the Spin the Wheel beanies. So it's been about a week since we did the Pink Paradise beanie, and many of you guys have followed that tutorial, and I've been seeing pictures of these Pink Paradise beanies in all the colors all over my social medias, and it's absolutely beautiful. It warms my heart to know that people are watching this, and they're following, and they're enjoying it, and they love it. And it's all the things. So, yes, I just want to thank everyone who followed the tutorial and made the beanie, or just watched the video and commented. I appreciate all of you guys on that, because with me trying something new, I was a little nervous. I'm like, will people like this? I don't see any other yarn channel using a spin wheel to decide patterns for them. Could this be a thing? And so I made it a thing, and people are responding to it, but now I kind of need some reassurance. I just want to know, is this something that people, viewers, subscribers, is it something that you would like to see on a regular basis? I currently use my wheel for my lives on Sundays. Yes, everybody, I go live on Sundays. Sundays, it's my only day off from work. So that's the day that I sit down and I spin the wheel and do the things with you guys on a live. So I am keeping it for the live, but I want to know, do you guys think that this could be something we do for like spin the wheel beanie or spin the wheel scarf? Maybe we can do a crochet along and use the wheel to decide, what patterns we use for our project. I mean, the possibilities are endless with the wheel, guys, because it's not me, making the decisions. It's the wheel making the decisions for all of us. And then here we are just making it from whatever it tells us to make. And I think that's phenomenal, but I just kind of want feedback from you guys. So please give me feedback if you could. Okay. So next, yarn talk. So just yesterday, by the way, just for the record's sake, today is December the 19th of 2023, and I posted a product review yesterday, December 18th, for Red Heart All-in-One Granny Square. And here is the skein that I used, and I have the rest of them right here. The colorway is Black Moody Cherry. I mean, the name was like perfect. I loved it. But that's what it looks like up close. Okay. And I gave my review, and it was my first impression review, and I said during that review that if you wanted a professional review, to go over to Yarnspirations and let them do it. But this was just my first impressions review. And the information that I gave you guys yesterday was based off of my first impressions. Okay. And I know who I am, like, as a person. I don't like to rush to conclusions. I don't like to just pop off and be like, yes, it's the best thing on the planet, you have to have it. And I also don't like to be, it's horrible, don't get it, it's disgusting. So I kind of try to stay somewhere in the middle. And a lot of you have pointed out yesterday during my review that I was being diplomatic. I was kind of staying in the center. And yes, I was, because it was my first impression, and it would be unfair to Red Heart. It would be unfair to you guys for, to watch me talk about this and automatically jump to one side or the other. I mean, I wasn't there to create this. I wasn't part of the team that engineered the science behind this. I'm just a user. I went out, used my money to buy the yarn, and wanted to give you guys my first impressions. So I've had time to play around with the yarn after I ended that review, and I slept on it, worked all day, came home, sat down, and played with it some more. And so now I've swayed closer to one side than the other, and I feel like I owe it to you guys to share that information with you guys. So I shared on my social media platforms this morning that I wanted to update my viewers, my subscribers, my friends about this product, because I feel like I owe it to you guys. So ultimately, getting straight to the point, proceed with caution if you decide to make the purchase. So what I mean specifically about that is that after having worked with this, originally intending on making granny squares with these yarns, after having worked with it, I don't want to make granny squares with these yarns. I don't. That's the truth. I don't want to make granny squares with this yarn. The answer, or the reason why, is because it's stressful. So I had to downgrade my hook 2 sizes in order to make it work. And I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to comfortably pick up the recommended crochet hook, take the skein of yarn, sit down and create the squares that I want to make. granny squares can be made in all types of ways, okay? Solid granny squares, traditional granny squares. I mean, there's all sorts of variations of granny squares. But the recipe, the pattern that they provided is not how I do my granny square. And that in itself was stressing me out, because come to find out, like, the way that they recommended that I do it, I didn't even do it right. I was so disoriented from the process that I didn't enjoy it. Like, my granny squares have no chains in between the 3 double crochets. I don't like chaining because I like my holes to be smaller. And on the corners, why would you chain 3? It makes no sense. You chain 2. That's how it's always been since I was 15 years old. You chain 2 in the corners. And for some reason, the pattern they provided, you had to chain 3 in the corners and chain 1, and then the whole chain 6 situation when you go to another row. I mean, it just was not for me. So, if you want to make granny squares and you want to follow their pattern, by all means, do it. But you have to play color control / color chicken or yarn chicken. You know, it's like, how many inches do I have left before I finish the round? And then there was on the FAQs, like, if you're off, just pull out the one side of the square, go to a smaller hook, finish that side, and then go back to the original. Who wants to do that? Not me. I don't want to do that. Like, the purpose of crocheting for me, to actually enjoy it, is to decompress, to de-stress, to relax, to unwind, and just let loose. This, doing it the way they want us to do it, stresses me out. So, will I be buying this yarn again? No, I will not be buying this yarn again. This was a one-time buy for me. Do I regret making the purchase? Absolutely not. Because I wouldn't have gotten to this decision unless I bought it. So, another reason why I wouldn't buy it is because, they spent all this time and energy into the construction, and it's one of the reasons why it's $11.99. But the colors are bleeding. So, I don't know if you can see this. Do you see the spots of blue in the yellow? So here's the blue, and then it bleeds into the next color for, the first 3 or so feet. It's spotted all along the way, and that happens with every color. You get blue spots on the yellow, and then you get black spots on the red, and I said, well, maybe it's just the one skein, and then I come to this, and I haven't even taken it out the plastic yet, and it's already, you can see it here. Sorry. You see that? And it's on this other, it's on every skein. So, for them to charge us $11.99 for a product that is not presented in the way that it should, that's disturbing. $11.99, and you're not even getting as many yards as you would with an ombre skein. Sorry for reaching. 482 yards, and this was this was $9.49 full price. And you guys know I don't ever pay full price for my yarns. So 417 yards of this pre-measured colored yarn, 417 yards for $11.99. 482 yards for $9.49 full price. It doesn't make sense to me. So, all in a nutshell, proceed with caution. If you really want to do this, you want to buy the yarns and you want to do the granny squares, I mean, I've had people come to me and say to me, Juan, try this and use this hook and do this. I shouldn't have to. Not for $11.99. For $11.99, I should be able to pick up my crochet hook. I should be able to pick this up, pick up the skein of yarn, and make it work the way that I know how to do a traditional granny square. So if they recommend, okay, fine. Okay. So if they were to say to me, I'm hooked. Okay. If they were to say to me, Red Heart all-in-one granny square for the traditional granny square. Make your traditional granny square and the measurements are estimated, but for your traditional granny square, using a 5.5mm crochet hook, it should work. But they gave a pattern, and they stressed that you had to follow the pattern in order to make it work. And if it didn't work, you have to change your hook size. So I saw in the FAQs, and even on one of the review videos from Yarn Inspirations, where they said, if it doesn't measure up at the end of the round, rip the one side of the round back, like rip one of the corners and the sides off, go to a smaller hook, recrochet it to see where you land. Like, who has time for that? It's too stressful. So proceed with caution. But if you're asking me, do I recommend this for the granny square? It's a no for me. I'm sorry. I mean, I've had time to play with it. This is no longer a first impression. I've spent some time. I've completed a project with it, and I don't recommend anybody wanting to do the granny square to buy this. Unfortunately, I hate saying that, but it's the truth. Like, unless you want to follow their orders from beginning to end and do all the things to make it work, go for it. Proceed with caution. But if you're saying, Juan, tell me, do you recommend this for the granny square? The answer is going to be no. So since I have 4 skeins, and I paid a nice chunk of change for the 4 skeins and shipping, I'm going to do something with the yarns. So I made a beanie. I made a beanie. So I did a simple crown, double crochet crown, 60. My magic number was 60, so I did increases for the first 5 rows, and then I did half double crochets all the way down, and then I did single crochets around the brim. And so I'm not giving this a name, but it's my my overpriced beanie. No, it's not. It's not that. I don't want to call it that. But the one thing that I will say is that the color choice, the color palette here, the colorway is on point. That's the one great thing that I will say about this right here. I really, really, really like the color choices that they chose for this particular skein of yarn. That's what drove me to it. I saw it and I'm like, I have to have it. But not for granny squares, guys. I'm going to make a scarf. I'm going to make a hat with the one skein. And then I don't know what I'm doing with this. I may actually treat this as stripes yarn. And you know what? If somebody from Yarn Inspirations is watching this video, maybe, if it flops completely and they decide to get rid of it, maybe they can take this idea and convert it into a new colorway system or a new set of colorway choices for Red Heart stripes. Because I would love to see this in Red Heart stripes for $4.49 at Joann's, that is. Give it to me for $4.49 and I'll go ahead and buy 10 skeins because I know Joann's has 20% off. But yeah, so that's my official response after first impressions. So I wish that I had a different response for you guys, but I've shown you the quality is not where it needs to be for $11.99, guys. Look at all the spots on the yarn. No, because when I'm at the yellow, I want to see yellow. I don't want to see speckles. It's not granny square speckles. So anyway, there's that. And okay, so that ends the yarn chat, right? No, that does not end the yarn chat. Hold on one second. So I pulled this bag of yarns from the other room because, as you know, I'm doing construction in the other room, and I'm redoing that room to be able to fit more yarn and all the things. So I have this bag of yarn here. It's heathered yarn. I'm calling it heathered yarn. It doesn't say that it's heathered, but it's heathered to me. Anyway, this is Eddie Bauer. It's 100% recycled acrylic. Eddie Bauer Cozy Camp yarn. It's, let me show you guys. It's 229 yards, 210 meters, 3.5 ounces at 100 grams. And it's a medium 4-weight yarn. And the hook size recommendation is a J10, otherwise a 6mm crochet hook. Okay, so I have all the colorways here. And I want to talk about this because when I first made this purchase, I was super stoked. I'm like, recycled acrylic? Are you kidding me? Yes, I'm here for it. And so then I started working with it. And I quickly realized that the quality of this yarn is not where I would prefer it to be, if I'm being honest. So I have all this yarn and I'm not wasting it, because I'm very frugal with my yarns. Although I've had a taste of some yarny yumminess and I'm experiencing the higher end yarns, I'm still very frugal when it comes to yarn buys. I love a deal and a steal. I talk about it all the time. So because I have all these yarns and working it by itself is not giving me what I need it to give me, the quality is just not where I want it to be. And by that I mean stitch definition. So this skein of yarn that costs $11.99, you can see the stitches. It's very nice, very uniform. Well, I attribute that to my experience, but the actual yarns are nice, right? When I work with this, I actually frogged it back. I shouldn't have, but I did. Very splitty. Yeah, it was very splitty. I was not happy with it, and frogging it back, it kept getting caught. So, yeah, not happy, right? That's the point of why I'm talking to you guys about this. But the solution that I had was run 2 of them together. So for a 6mm crochet hook for something that's this thin, you can actually get away with using a 5mm crochet hook, USH, and it works up beautifully. I think it gets caught up in the process with the hook being 6mm. I think that's the reason why it's not working correctly. But when I run 2 of the same colors together, it works beautiful. It's nice and cozy and thick, and it's giving me everything that I need. So some ideas that I have, I want to make a poncho with this. I want to make a poncho with this, and I want to stripe it with these colors. I also have it's like a mustard color that I'm going to put in with this. And I'm going to probably put it in between the green and the red. And yeah, I'm going to do a poncho. So stay tuned for that. But once the poncho is done, I'm actually going to include the leftover yarns as a giveaway for my Sunday lives. Because it was dirt cheap, guys. I got this yarn. It was on sale for $4.19. And then I got an additional 25% off of the $4.19. So I paid, I want to say like $3.50 for each of these skeins. And yeah, I didn't buy them all at once. I accumulated them over time. But I have 2 bags. This is just 1 bag. So the ones I have left after my poncho is done will be given away. And you guys will experience, if you guys don't already have it, you'll eventually get to try it out, if you're a winner of my giveaway on Sundays. So there's that. All right. Okay, so that ends the yarn chat. The next thing I want to get into is the admin stuff. Very quick, it won't take long, I promise. So my social media platforms are growing, and so obviously is my channel. So I just want to put this out there. I'm going to post on my Facebook after I post this, or maybe tomorrow morning. I'm looking for moderators to help me run my group. It's growing quickly, and I just feel like me being one person, it's too much. So I'm putting it out there. If you're already a member of my group and you're interested in helping me moderate the group, please reach out to me. I just kindly ask that if you're interested, that you don't have a group of your own. You know, if you have a group page and you have members of your group, you should just focus on your group. So I kindly ask that those that are interested, just please don't have a group, because it's kind of conflict of interest. So yes, if you're interested, reach out to me via email at hookedcreations123@gmail.com. I would greatly appreciate that. I can use all the help I can get. And so there's that. The other thing that I want to talk about admin-wise is I did start a Ravelry account because many of you guys are asking me for patterns. And yes, I have the patterns. They're typed. There's photos. There's all the things. But I have been fighting with myself about how to approach this, because a lot of work goes into making pattern pages and, you know, typing everything out in plain English so that everybody can understand the patterns and, you know, everyone's able to follow them. I don't feel they should be free. You know, part of me wants to, you know, just give it all away, you know, free, go for it. But then what about all the work I put into it? You know, I want to be compensated in some way for the patterns, even if I charge $1 or like 99 cents for a pattern. I need something that says, you know what, your time was worth the effort, so therefore you should be compensated for it, because time is money, you know. So I did start a Ravelry page. It is JuanTheYarnAddict. I don't have any patterns up yet because I'm trying to decide on pricing. I don't know where to start with that. I have been reaching out to people on Ravelry to kind of get into their head, to figure out like what I should charge. So I haven't decided 100% about pricing, but just know that my patterns are going to be paid for patterns. So unless I specifically give a pattern out for free, which I will do, I'll give away patterns for like giveaways and things like that. I don't mind doing that. But in terms of, you know, wanting the 3-page pattern for this and this, I think I need to charge for that. So check me out on Ravelry.com, add me, you know, so that way you can stay updated with all the things going on there, because even though you may not want to buy any patterns, you can see my makes there. So I will be uploading pictures to that as well. So again, it's all new, and I'm just making you guys aware that it's there. So there's that. All right, so that wraps up the admin portion of this video. And so now I just want to get into this Happy Mail that I have here. And before I open a single package, I do want to stress to you guys that Happy Mail is not, you know, a required thing. Like, I appreciate every single thing you guys send me, and I show it on my channel because I show it as like a form of respect. Like, you were kind enough and thoughtful enough to send me something, so therefore I feel like, you know, I want to show everybody what I received from one of my viewers, subscribers, friends, whatever you want to call you guys. I consider all of you guys friends of mine. That's why I'm always saying, hi, friends. You know, you guys are watching me, so you're friends. I've received recently an influx of messages from people stating that I'm doing this too much. And so while that may be true, you know, I do receive quite a bit, more than I would have ever thought that I would get. I open this because people that are watching me send me this, and I want them to see my reaction. So, you know, I'm not going to stop doing this. So for those of you who are sending me those emails telling me, you should stop doing that, or else I'm going to unsubscribe. I'm not going to stop, because my viewers are watching me do this, and my viewers are the ones sending this to me. So, public service announcement, I'm going to continue opening up Happy Mail from people who send me their Happy Mail. So, we're going to get right into it. This first one is, yeah, I don't know what this is, if I'm being honest. I have a feeling this might be from my friend Diana. Let's see. So she's one of my moderators on my live. She's also a friend of mine that I speak to. Diana, if this is you, thank you in advance before I see anything. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is a hat. It says all the things. It says all the things. OMG. All the things. I love this. Oh my God. It's from Diana. It says, hi Juan, you can see my name on camera. I hope you like this gift. I think you'll love it. I do, Diana. I love this. I can't wait to see you wearing it. Maybe during some of your lives. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to your second live. The first one was awesome and you did great. I'm still learning about all the mod stuff, but I think and I have figured it out. We're learning all the things together, and I'm looking forward to what the future brings for your channel. Your friend, Diana. Yes, Diana, a friend is what you are to me. And I absolutely love this. Let me put this on. I'm putting it on. I love this because it's all the things. Yes, all the things, guys. All the things. Thank you, Diana. See what I mean? Like, why should I hide opening that, you know? People who get me the things should be able to see my reaction when I open them. So I am not going to stop doing that. Sorry. Thank you, Diana. I'm actually going to send you a text after this is done, thanking you. So, yes, and I will be wearing this, guys, and you may have created a monster, Diana, because I am going to create some more of these things. Oh, I love this. Thank you so much. Chef's kiss. Love it. Okay, so this next piece of Happy Mail came to me in a box like this. It's very light. I don't know what's in it, but let's see. Let's see here. It's taped up very nicely. I do want to say to whoever sent me this box, your taping skills are absolutely amazing. Love that. Hold on. Okay. So this is what I see. Just like that. Beautiful handwriting. Okay. And inside here is a card and a gift. Okay? I love how I just posed. So let me go ahead and do the card first. Oh, look at the stickers, guys. It's purple. Love purple, guys. Love it. Yeah. I do want to tell you guys that I was a little perturbed, and I'm a very positive person. Naturally, by nature, I'm very positive. Anyone who knows me will be able to vouch for me in that way. And so getting that negativity from people just put me in a place where I had to question myself. But you know what? I snapped back and was like, nope. I'm going to tell all of my subscribers and all my viewers that when I get Happy Mail on my channel, I'm going to show it, because what you're seeing is genuine. And I want you guys to share that experience with me. So anyway, back to, look at this. This is a beautiful card. Does it say the name? Chickadees and Crabapple. That is so cool. Love that. Let me just take a quick look. Okay. Happy holidays, Juan. I love your channel. Your vibes are always immaculate. It's okay to read this on camera if you want to. I go by Pisky Winker on YouTube, but I'm way too boring to have a channel. I don't think so. It's okay. And I do remember the name. I've seen your name in the chats and all the things. I made you a Christmas gift, but I warn you that I am not good at this craft, so keep your expectations low. You can toss it if you want, just off camera, so my little heart doesn't break, LOL. I used your favorite color and mine, which is glitter. I hope these holidays bring you joy and to your family, and tell your mom. And she did sign language. She she did a little piece of art there. And it says, hello in sign language. Sorry if that's not clear. Love, Pisky Winker. That's so sweet of you. I'm not throwing that away. Are you kidding me? I love all makes. Love that for us. Okay. So let me go ahead and get this in there. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so it's got Happy Holidays on there and all the things. All right, let's open this and see what it says. See what it is. Guys, you have to see this. It says, my name is Juan. I am a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. This is beautiful. Are you kidding me? Throw this away? What? No, not in a million years. Are you kidding me? This is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. And I love that you guys caught on to my intro. That intro is not going away, guys. It took me forever to memorize it. My name is Juan. I am a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict. Yes, that will always and forever be a thing. Until the masses say, Juan, stop saying that. But that's my thing. That's my vibe. That's how I do my thing. And I love this. I can't stop looking at it. Sorry. Isn't that great? Thank you so much. My goodness gracious. Pisky Oinker is the user's name. Thank you, Pisky Oinker. I love it. Throw it away. Are you kidding me? No, that's not happening ever. I'm going to hang it around the room somewhere. Yep, you watch and see. Okay, this last piece of Happy Mail that I have here. Lots of tape. My viewers, you guys love all the tape. You guys have all the tape somewhere. I don't have tape here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open this box. Okay, there's a whole other layer of tape in here. Okay. Okay, I promise I'm going fast. Okay. So we're opening. Okay. So there's that. And then we have a box here. Okay. Let's open it up and see what we got. I love that. These two, look at this. Amazing. These are definite keeps. Oh my God. All the things you guys send me are keeps. For sure. Yarn, hooks, you name it. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's yarn, guys. It is yarn. Are you kidding me? Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at. I'm sorry. Oops. Oh my stars. Look at this. Okay. This is a lot to take in because there's a lot in this box. Okay. Does it say who it is? Okay. I'm going to look and see if I can say the name on the camera. This is heavy. There's yarn here. Okay, I'll get into this in a second. I want to know what's in here because I see a card. I see a card in here, guys. Look. It's heavy, whatever this is. It's heavy inside. But there's a card, and I want to see if I can say the person's name. It says JuanTheYarnAddict. Let's open this up. Do all the things. I have people at work saying it now. All the things, Juan, all the things. Making spirits bright. Isn't that a beautiful card? Okay, it says, I am a subscriber to your YouTube channel. I love that you donate your creations to charity. Being a longtime crocheter, I recently ventured into knitting. I am sending you this goodie box to start you on your knitting journey. Enjoy. Dear Juan, Merry Christmas to you and your mom, Robin. So Robin is the person's name. Thank you so much, Robin. There's lots of goodies here. So we have Loops and Threads Charisma. And everything is in plastic baggies, which is amazing because you never know, like if it got wet in delivery. So there's three skeins of the charcoal. Let me open one up. Oh, super soft. Oh my stars. Wow. Okay, so the colorway is charcoal. It's 109 yards, 100 meters. It's 100% acrylic. And they recommend an 8mm crochet hook. And I want to say it's a bulky 5. Yep, it's a bulky 5. Getting good at that. And machine washable and dryable. There's 3 of those. It's so cool. Robin, thank you. And then, actually, there's 4. Sorry. There's 4 of those. And then there's 8 of these other skeins here. I'll do a one for me and a one for you so we can share in the yarny yumminess. Ooh. So there's that. This is called Spunwell Spice Shop. Perfect for all your quick knitting and crochet projects. It's 50 meters, 55 yards. It's 1.75 ounces at 50 grams. It is a super bulky number 6, and they recommend I can't see that, hold on. My age is getting to me. A 6.5mm crochet hook, otherwise known as a US letter K. And Robin sent me 8 of these, which is amazing. Thank you, Robin. Love the yarns. I love thick yarns too, guys. Like a 4-weight, a 5-weight, right in my wheelhouse. Love that. Okay. Now this box here, the bag, this is kind of heavy. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. So, as you wish. I love that. Okay, let's see what's in the... Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. So it looks like a bag of notions. And there's these little stitch markers or placeholders, I think. And these, used to keep stitches on needles while not in use. Thank you, Robin. She put little notes on them for me so I know what they are. You've seen my other unboxings where I'm like, I'm not sure what this is, but I'll look into it. Okay. So this is fixed circulars. What is this? Wow, this is Chigo. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll have to look that up. Look at that. This is a Chigo. Fixed circulars. Now, I've heard people speak very highly of these needles. So, this is going to be fun to check into. I can't wait to try that. And then this is used to make cable stitches. Once I learn how to do those, there's that. And then this is a no-rinse wool wash. Wow, Pineapple Grove. So I don't know anything about this, but I have it to use. So yeah, that's going to be very resourceful to know, like, okay, that's what you use that for. Perfect. And, oh, these are like charms. That's not the right word. Look at these. Now, I watch channels, and they have these little charms hanging off of the project. Oh, place keepers. Progress keepers, or I know I'm close. Because they put it on there, and then they keep working and say, this is how far I got since the last time. So I'm on the right page. I know I am. I don't know the correct word for that. So this is a knitting thimble. Huh. Interesting. This is all the things. And then what is this? I don't know what this is. Hold on. Oh, look at that. They're needles, darning needles, to sew in your work. And there's measuring tape. I mean, this little baggie has all the things in it. Everything that I could possibly need is in here. That is so cool. I wouldn't have thought to get any of this stuff, actually. But this, I'm super excited to try this. I may start right after I turn this video off. Can't wait to do that. And what is this? Wood interchangeable circular knitting needles. Aluminum interchangeable circular knitting needles. And it's purple. I love that. I love that you guys share the passion of purple with me. Look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on one second, because there's these little things on here. I don't want to lose them. These little things. But look at this. Oh my goodness. There's a whole set in here. Ugh. I want to show you guys that one more time. Isn't that nice? Okay. So cool. Lots of toys to play with. Let me see. And it comes with this little page. It says like what everything is inside here. So yeah, that's cool. Okay. I'm super excited. Okay. And then the aluminum interchangeable circular knitting needles. Let's see what this is. Ooh. So wooden and metal. Okay. It has all the things in it. It's got the cords. I mean, I don't know what this is yet. I don't know what this white thing here is yet. Oh, wait. Scissors. Okay, I know what that thing is. Wow. And then I believe this thing here is supposed to tell me what size needles, is what, which is super cool. Okay, so there's that. There's so much in these bags, or in this bag. And then my Yarny Travels. So I do watch channels that, have these books. So it's their knitting journal. Oh, wow. Okay. And then there's this, which basically is, you're describing your project and all the things. That's so cool. Yarn is a lifestyle, guys. See? She says it. It's got to be true. Yarn is a lifestyle. Okay. So there's that. And then there is Knit First Stitch First Scarf. That's super exciting. And look at the scarf she's made. She's well on her way. Welcome to knitting, and it's got all the things. Oh yeah, I'm reading this. For sure. 100%. Look at this. Purple bag. The Yarn Squad. Yeah. Love that. It's a crochet hook and a knitting needle. Robin, you went above and beyond. Listen, a card would have been more than I would have ever thought. Look at this knit crate. I could put knitting projects in these. So cool. I would have never thought that anyone would have done anything like that. That's crazy. Wow. Crazy good. How do you respond to something like this? Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't words are not I don't have the words to thank you for this generous gift. Wow. And everything is labeled, and I have all the things. Wow. Thank you so much, Robin. Wow. I can't not say anything else but that. This is definitely going to get me well on my way. I'm super excited to dig into all of this with all of these and do all the things with that. It's a lot to process right now because it's a lot. So thank you so much. I'm definitely going to be using all of this and updating you guys accordingly because you guys are asking. You guys are like, so how's your knitting going? And so, getting little things like, well, not little, this is huge, but getting little reminders online, like, how's it going? Keep us updated. It gives me that motivation to continue going because I will be honest with you, knitting doesn't go as quickly as crochet, so it is, it's a labor of love when you're knitting. So, I am learning to be more patient with the fact that I'm not able to turn out projects as quickly as I am with crochet, but we're getting there. And as far as this is I can't even finish my sentences. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Robin. I know I said thank you like 5 times, but, I can't stop thanking you. And then for this, isn't that beautiful? And this was, I'm trying to get her name. I'm sorry. I don't want to say the incorrect name. So, Pisky Oinker. I love that name, by the way. Pisky Oinker. It's so cool. But yes, I will be hanging this in my room here. I'm actually going to redo this room because although it's nice to see the yarn background, I want to hang things that people send me, and so I want you guys to see that every time I turn on a video. So I may be doing some redecorating so that I have a backdrop or a wall or something with all of the gifts like this. I want that. And then Diana, my friend Diana, she sent me this. Thank you again, Diana. So, okay. This video is way too long. I do apologize, but this was an unexpected surprise, this Happy Meal at the end. And guys, again, I stress to you guys that I am not going to stop opening Happy Meal that you guys send me because I want you guys to see this. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, please give me a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You know, I want all the people so we can talk about all the things. See? And hit the notification bell to, you know, stay updated with me and my channels. You can find me on social medias as JuanTheYarnAddict, Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram. Anywhere you go, just type in JuanTheYarnAddict. I do want to say that for TikTok, I have an active account, but I haven't put anything out on it yet because I'm not really good at TikTok. I haven't figured out the formula yet, but stay tuned. I'm still working on that. So anyway, that's all there is for now. Until the next one, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.